We are so excited to have panelists from Nigeria, Kenya, Ethiopia, and Zimbabwe. For the African Girls Empowerment Network. It's a network whereby we come together for the empowerment of the girls and women. We function using 6 basic pillars: the girl education through the STEM Girls Initiative. We also run a governance and leadership pillar, Vet for Women. Then we have the child marriage prevention, and we have sexual and reproductive health rights. And we also have good health and well-being. That's another pillar, the good health and well-being, which we title Age Cares. And we have a pillar for the HIV from mother to child.
During the COVID, as you rightly said, we've seen a rapid increase in the number of cases. This has been due to, well, initially because of the lockdown, when people had to stay at homes and so on and so forth, but also because of, economic pressures, people losing their jobs, people not having their daily incomes, which has led to frustration and specific domestic violence issues at home. In Nigeria, I think we have 1 in 4 women have been victims of, violence and abuse.
As a result of that, people would prefer to keep quiet and let their abusers run free. When they come to the police to make reports, lots of police, they will tell you that you wanted it or your dress was too short. This emboldens and empowers the abusers. And young girls should be trained that when they notice that this is a sign of sexual violence, they should not accept it as a norm. They should be trained on how to prevent it or how to act on it. The police and the hospitals, they should ensure that women get access, that rape victims, sexual violence victims, they should have priority when they come to health centers or the police station. They should have priority treatment so that everyone is aware that rape is a crime and should never be accepted as a norm. And we also give medical support for people that do not have, we help them with medical support.
One of the most important things that we should look at that is much more critical is trying to make sure that the law mechanism is accessible and friendly for women. Good law can fail if the legal process is too expensive, so it becomes a problem.
The scars of vulnerability of women and girls in sub-Saharan Africa is very visible and tangible, and it is impacting negatively on the socio-economic and health of these cohorts. Most women are suffering in silence because the very people and the very stakeholders who are supposed to protect them are busy doing conferences and meetings in boardrooms rather than reaching the grassroots and voicing up the women. We have girls who are being used in bars and casinos to dance naked and allure men for the bat to get economic breakthrough in these institutions. I think the solution of voicing up women in Africa is not to make them victims of their own errand, is to make them voice and feel powerful and rise against the power of rape culture in Africa.
Many women, especially in older generation, will actually blindly enforce this gender inequality because they were so used to the system of men being superior. So for instance, breast flattening, there are a lot of mom and grandmother will actually force a kind of cruel tool to their young daughters to ensure that they're not developing. And then they also claim that they're protecting their daughters, which in a way is also victim blaming. So I feel like all of this is definitely the authority and the government are definitely ignoring these kind of problems, and they're trying to normalize how men can actually treat women with disrespect.
We need to have proper policies in place which have a zero tolerance on sexual harassment and violence. In most cases, some communities, they regard it as normal for a man to beat a woman, which is totally wrong.
Africa, we should rise up, not sharing our problems, but sharing our solutions. Not spreading our diseases, but trying to look for cure and treatment for the well-being of the society.
Collaboration is key to achieving success. Collaboration is key to bringing rape to a minimal stop in sub-Saharan Africa.